So we'll be dealing with the floor plan first, and after you cleaned all this up, labeled and everything, you'll have a clean floor plan to work with. Now, a floor plan by definition is a horizontal cut 4 foot above the finished floor. So this right here, plus 4 foot above finished floor, right? And that, if you look at the clipping plane, 4 foot above this gallery plane, the floor, that would be where your wall has been cut. That wall is this guy right here all around, so that generally would be your cut plane. And your cut plane, typically on a drawing, would be the thickest line there is, except for the ground line, and we'll cover that later when we get to elevation and section and such. But generally, a cut plane would be rendered as the thickest line. So if we have the thickest line, what would be the thinnest line? Thinnest line would be whatever is the furthest away from this clip plane. So in our case, it would be the ground. What's closest to the ground? Maybe it is this bottom stairs. What would be the middle of all of those? Perhaps these stairs right here. Maybe this plinth right here, which is part of the 4 foot finished floor, right? So in that way, we have to determine what is closest to you, the foreground, what is furthest to you as a background, and then determine your line weights accordingly. Okay, so if we go with this, generally, as a rule of thumb, we try to work with the thinnest line first. What that means is that you could always thicken up a line, but it will be very difficult to unthicken a line. Okay, so you'll be drawing your thin lines that express your stairs, perhaps. And then when you get to the floor, maybe that's where you start to put a little bit of a line width into it. And this one I'll select the 0.08. So this part right here would be part of this floor plane. And this part right here is the same elevation as that. So I will give this a little bit of thickness as well, using the 08 as an example. Okay, so what is the cut line? The cut line would be the walls. So the walls would be this one right here. And it is now expressed as a very thick line. Horizontals. And in such way, we have now a light line. So light line here, do this. And then we have a midline. And then we have a heavy line. Okay. And in creating a drawing with these heavier expression lines, we could create a sense of depth.